Rec League Podcast. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your family, tell your haters. Available on Podbean, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Good Pods, Pocket Cast, Breaker, and Stitcher. At Rec League Podcast on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. At Rec League Pod on Twitter. Episode 164 coming soon. Yo, whether you watching this from Facebook, Twitter, click the link in my Instagram, or YouTube itself. What up, world? So I just watched I Know What You Did Last Summer. It is the third installment in the fourth installment. Are we counting I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer? In the I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise. It is what the kids refer to as a requel. And it stars Madison Klein, Chase Suey Wonders, Tyreek Withers, Jonah Hauer-King, my bad, Joshua Orpin, Sarah Pigeon, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Freddie Prinze Jr., and Austin Nichols. And it is directed by Jennifer Caton Robinson. A group of friends are hanging out in Southport, Fishertown. It's in one of the Carolinas, I believe. It's probably a fictional town. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just trying to hang out, have a good time, watch fireworks. There's an accident. You know the story. They do what they have to do to save their ass. And a year later, there's nothing they can do to save their ass. I Know What You Did Last Summer, 1997, is it's based on a book, but from what I understand, it's nothing like the book, and it was flipped, I'm assuming, by Kevin Williamson just to be a Scream copycat. It's like Halloween had a gang of copycats. Scream was a game changer that had a gang of copycats. I Know What You Did Last Summer was one of those. Got two movies in two movies came out in 97 and 98. There was a straight to video DVD sequel that is dog ass that came out in 2006. And this is an attempt to give us a proper third entry. But again, this movie is riding the coattails of Scream 2022, which was riding the coattails of Halloween 2018 by, just trying to revitalize, you know what I mean? Trying to bring back a once good franchise. And this movie was kind of like a roller coaster. It's like it's the same exact title. You have to compare the movies. In 97, there was a legitimate accident. And there was a legitimate, how the fuck do we get out of this? Yesterday. This one is just, I don't feel like it was as bad. The reactions of these characters when things go left, I just don't feel like are immoral, and the decisions made led to what happens in the next year. And once everything is unveiled, okay, yes, I get those motivations. But in the moment, if you're comparing it to the first movie, it's like, I don't know, it's like listening to NWA compared to listening to new rappers today. It's just not on the same level. And then it's a generational thing. Ryan Felipe played an overbearing asshole. Tyreek Withers is playing that character in this one, and he's just not as hateable. He's just not. He's a spoiled rich kid, which Ryan Felipe was, but it's like he was on coke. This dude is just on Flintstones vitamins, I guess. And There's the new Jennifer Love Hewitt character. There's the new Sarah Michelle Gellar character. There's even a new Freddie Prinze Jr. character. And it's just like they're all just kind of like great value brand versions of those characters. This movie doesn't have like the suspenseful build up to like anxiety riddled chase scenes. Like Sarah Michelle Gellar got chased through the town to the store that her family owned, and like that like builds tension. This movie doesn't build any tension. There were like 90 jump scares. Not one of them were effective. But like I'm watching and I'm like, man, like this is good. This is kind of what you expect. It's like it's fine. It's a generational thing. Like the script is like really laying on like the posture and the verbiage and just the way that this generation of like college kids carry themselves. I wasn't really connecting. The legacy characters come back. I got excited. Like, okay, business is picking up. To quote good old JR, where we're in for a real slobber knocker. The third act is god awful. The writing, the decision making, the motives. It's just like Scream 2022. If Scream is one of my favorite horror movies, slasher movies ever, I Know What You Did Last Summer in 97 is a solid knockoff. Scream 2022 was really good for 2/3 of the movie, and then you get to the killer's motivations and it loses me. Like Scream 4, like I've made the reciprocal comparison before. Scream 4 is good, and then the motivations crank it. Scream 22 is really good, and the motivations water it down. This movie is decent, and the motivations like sink it like a lead ball. I hated going into any type of detail spoils it. I hated it. I disagreed with the direction, the writing, everything in the third act. There is like the kills were solid, bro. This movie is barely better than I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, and like I said, that is some dog ass. There is a mid-credits, what is it, an epilogue? Because it's not even a scene, like it's long as fuck. First of all, this movie has to like make back, right? To get a sequel greenlit. If what they are steering towards in that mid-credits TV episode is what the next movie would be, I would be all the way down for that. I would rewatch the franchise, maybe except I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, and I'd be excited for the next one without the young people. But I mean, they kind of set up multiple sequels at the same time depending on which way they want to go. It's just a solid movie that had an insanely huge letdown of an ending for me. If you're interested, go watch it. Hopefully you've already seen it by the time you're checking out a review. But I encourage everybody, go watch it, form your own opinion. If you love it, cool. I'm glad you had a dope time at the movies. For me, with all that being said, in my opinion, I Know What You Did Last Summer is almost solid. Have you seen I Know What You Did Last Summer, man? What you think? Positive, negative, somewhere in between? Let me know. Last weekend, I put up a review for Superman. The weekend before that, because I saw it a little late, was Jurassic World Rebirth. Next weekend, the plan is to watch and review upcoming in the next day or two, the plan is to watch and review Smurfs. I never thought that Smurfs would have a chance to be the best release this weekend that I'll watch, because I don't care about no Ari Aster or no Eddington anyway. It's just he's not my flavor. Not that But Smurfs could be the best thing I see this weekend, the best new release I see this weekend. Rec League Podcast will be Superman spoiler talk. So watch Superman, then watch the pod. The weekend after Fantastic Four, I believe, is The Naked Gun and The Bad Guys 2. Kind of pretty hype for both of those. Be on the lookout, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Find me where you find me, man. Don't know where to find me. Watch these credits. Peace.